Hi, Nick Osborne with the Personal Training Department Blueprint, answering a question that I've been getting after we did all of our videos on the systems that we have in place for your training department to be successful. The question that we've gotten from a lot of owners and managers is, I've got an excellent Group X system going on. My members come in, they're spending money on memberships, and they continue to come back. We've put in a lot of Group X, and it's kicking butt, and it's doing great, but it's actually hurting our personal training department. The more good Group X classes we got going on, the less and fewer people who are actually using our personal training department. What do I do? So, almost every single person that I've asked, and I can't even think of an exception yet, when I ask them, what are you doing for your Group X? What is so awesome? They will tell, most of them are using some sort of either Les Mills programs, one of their 8 different programs. They're using Plyoxing, Flirty Girl Fitness, Beachbody Boot Camp, something. So when I talk to them, I said, well, what do all these things have in common? And they say, well, they're systems. It's not on the instructor as much anymore. The instructor is implementing the program. And I'm like, that's the difference. You've got personal trainers doing whatever they want, however they want, whenever they want, not really having a system, not able to guarantee results, charging people, not really knowing what they're doing or actually putting systems in place. So your members are drawn to systems, not to personal trainers. You want them to pay extra for chaos. And that's what is happening at most gyms' personal training department is chaos. So I tell them, you need to put systems in place to allow the personal trainers to be able to guarantee results to the clients, to be able to deliver what the client's really after that they can't get from Group X. So we start talking. Here are the 9 systems that I've already talked about in the videos before this. 1, a sales system. Your trainers don't know how to sell, so we need to teach them how to sell. One way, one system that allows them to sell. Okay, and get good at it, and get so good at the system, it disappears, it becomes a conversation with the person. We explain what we do, we ask them to buy. That's what a good sales system will do. 2 is a marketing system. Trainers don't market themselves either because they're too lazy, they don't know what they're doing, or they don't know the importance of marketing. So we need to give them a cut and paste, in essence, marketing system. Email marketing system. We need to give them a marketing system for the entire year, a plan, and we need to teach them what to do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and monthly basis to be successful and communicate with their potential clients. We need to have a professionalism system. Our staff doesn't appear professional to our members. Why would the member want to hire unprofessional people, give them their good hard-earned money if they're not going to be professional? The next thing is what's going to separate your training department from the group exercise department is a life coaching, goal setting, and an accountability and communication system. You don't get that with your free classes that come with membership, and there's nothing wrong with those classes. But if you want your personal trainers to stand out and be different, you've got to offer them a life coaching system. You got to be able to hold them accountable to what they say they're going to do to get results. So when they're not with the trainer, they're still following what the trainer says. And when you do this, you transition from a personal training department, which if you say personal training to most members, they think exercise, into a coaching program, which people will pay a ton of money to work with a personal fitness, personal lifestyle coach. So that's one of the things that's going to separate you, but most people have no idea how to do it. We've got it built in so it's easy to follow. It's not intimidating for the client or the coach. Now, for the owners and managers, we got to get a hiring system that actually hires the right people. We hire the wrong people in this industry and can't figure out why we end up with the same results over and over and over. On top of that, we need a staff meeting system. You got to have staff meetings every week, but you've got to hold them in a way that makes it beneficial for the staff to show up. If you do that, then make it voluntary. You don't even have to pay for people to show up, be part of the team, and really get something out and actually help you out as a manager or owner. After that, we want to put in an exercise system. People say, oh my gosh, we're going to take the creativity away from the trainers. It's not about taking the creativity away. It's giving them a scaffolding and a belief system that they understand what they're doing, why they're doing it, and then they can make deviations from that. Oftentimes, our exercise system is made up right before the client comes in. And that's 93% of trainers are winging it as they go. The other 7%, probably 6% of that 7%, are writing workouts on Sunday night for what they're going to use that week. That's not a system. That's not a program. You can't show your members what they're going to get for as a program or as a belief system. So therefore, you can't guarantee results. Which would you rather do if you were a member with your money? I've paid for my membership, let's go to free classes because they don't cost me anything. Or let me pay for personal training where I don't know what the trainer is going to do, the trainer doesn't know what they're going to do, and they're not going to guarantee I'm going to get results. We can show you how to guarantee results that your clients are happy with based on what they do when they're with the trainer and not with the trainer if you follow the system. After that, we're going to have a trainer education and onboarding system. That's what you need to be able to teach all of this to your trainers in an easy to follow format that educates them in what they need to do to be successful. And finally, we want to give you a team building system because having a bunch of individuals walk around doing whatever they want with their own attitude and not thinking about how they affect the gym, the other trainers, and the clients is not going to be successful, and it's not making your job any easier as a manager and owner. So we think that that is key to having a team building and team communication system in place. And I think if you'll agree that if you had all of these, your training department would work better, look better, cause you less stress, and be 2 to 5 times more productive than it is right now. Imagine revenue that's 5 times what you're making right now. The problem is that I'm finding with most owners is they don't know where to start, or they don't have the time to go in and reinvent all of these systems and put them in place in a timely fashion to make a big enough difference quick enough. And they don't want to do this from scratch. And this is where I come in. I'm going to give you with our program an easy to follow program that teaches you and your trainers how to do your jobs better and do this with less stress and make a ton more money. That's what the Personal Training Department Blueprint is all about. It's a step-by-step program that's designed to double, triple, quadruple, even pentuple the amount of money you're making by putting systems in place to make everybody successful. The client, the coach or trainer, and the club or the manager. It's really easy to follow. It's basically paint by numbers. And I don't mean it to be that simplistic, but that's what it really is. You follow the system, follow what we tell you to do, and you get consulting with me to help iron out all the problems, and you're going to make a lot more money. And our whole department is designed to make your personal training department the mecca of personal training in your area, so that you're just getting people to drive in and start making money right away, so you can start getting people success and results, getting referrals, and your friends, your clients are dragging their friends in to get results from your club. Now, if that's what you're looking for, and you want to be the best coaching or personal training department in your area and start making a ton more money, then you want to get a hold of us right away, because we've only got a few more slots open for our training department. Because the Personal Training Department Blueprint only takes on the clients that we can take on to make successful in a period of time. And when we started this, it was 10 clubs. We've already got 6 clubs signed up. We've got room for 4 more. Our offer again is $100 off your first month. Okay? There's no contracts. If you don't like us in the first 10 days, cancel. We'll give you your money back, not a problem. If you want to cancel before your first month is up, you pay the $197. It's that simple. After that, we earn your business each and every month. You don't pay for something you don't want and you're not using. And if you think about how little it costs, 1 new sale a month will pay for our consulting in our program. That's minimal amount of money. And if you think about how much money we're talking about over the next 5 years, With our penetration, and what we're trying to get you at a 15% penetration per 1,000 members, that's $30,000 of revenue per month per 1,000 members. That's at least $360,000 a year in personal training. Now subtract the kind of money that you're probably making right now. At a 4% penetration, the average client spending on average $175 a month, every 1,000 members is only $7,000 a month in revenue. If you start thinking, you're probably making close to that. That's only $84,000 per 1,000 members per year. That means over the next 5 years, if you put our system in place and work the system, you're going to be making an extra 1.38, so in essence $1.4 million additional in revenue per 1,000 members. So multiply that out. If you've got a 2, 3, 4,000 person club, how much more money you could be making by putting our systems in place with our help, making you successful. I think the math is pretty easy. It's really easy to figure out. It's that you need to put systems in place, need to start making the money you should from your personal training department. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to click the button and ask for a consultation. But I'm going to warn you, once our 4 spaces are filled, they're filled. Okay, and we're going to put our time and energy into those 10 businesses that have signed up with us, and we're going to make them successful and work with them as much as possible to get them the results that they're looking for. So if you have any additional questions, again, click the request for a consultation, fill out the form. We'll get back with you as soon as possible. Again, my name is Nick Osborne with the Personal Training Department Blueprint, helping you put systems in place to build a team that's going to make you a lot more money and help your members be more successful.